Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, hockey fans of all ages and all genders, welcome to the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. In today's competition, we have the visiting team in the black sweaters, the Thousand Island Islanders, versus the home team in the white sweaters, your Ontario Bay Storm. And here are your starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Thousand Island Islanders. On defense, number 7, Evan Sanford. On defense, number 88, Connor Felder. On offense, number 12, Ray Peters. On offense, number 20, Grady Swenson. On offense, number 91, Grady Simonow. And in goal, number 1, Brayton Bradley. And now, the starting lineup for your Ontario Bay Storm. Beginning on defense, number 16, Corbin Perez. On defense, number 24, Dylan Van Flynn. On offense, number 8, James Lau. On offense, number 14, Peter Demont. On offense, number 15, Cameron Dan-Dalin. And between the pipes defending the net, number 22, Aiden Terry. The Thousand Island Islanders are coached by Connor Gray, Chris Strawn, head coach Scott Chase. Your Ontario Bay Storm coached by Kaylee O'Mara, John Terry, and head coach Steve Olson. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone who is able to please rise as we all stand together, united as one free country. Please remove your headgear, place your hand over your heart. Any active duty veteran or retired servicemen and servicewomen may salute as desired as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. The Cold Front Cafe is open, filled with delicious, delectable delights to satisfy your nutritional needs. The 50-50 raffle is active and going on. All proceeds benefit the Ontario Bay Storm Booster Club. Remember, you gotta be in it to win it. See if you can buy more tickets than Matt. Maybe you can win too. The ice is cold. If I'm ready, are you ready? We're ready. Let's play some hockey. All right, hockey fans, here we are, ready to go. Another fun-filled, active day. It is January 2nd. This is our first Section 3 game for Ontario Bay, anyway, of the year. I don't think anybody else has played yet today. Maybe a 6 p.m. game or something, but I don't think so. Coming into this game, Aiden Terry is one. I'm sorry, not 1-1. What is he? 1-5. Brayton Bradley for the Islanders is 2-5. Goals against average 386 for Brayton, 438 for Aiden. Although Aiden's got an 877 save percentage and Brayton has an 887, and there's our faceoff won by the Islanders. They bring this puck back into their own zone, pass it up. Ray Peters drops this back to defense, and this comes back to Big Ray. Ray misses it, coming over. Connor DeMott can't get that puck. It gets dumped in, and that's an icing. And with 15 seconds into the game, we'll bring this faceoff all the way down to the TI end of the arena. These boys know each other, and they know each other well. They both teams have players, many players, that play together on the Unity Summer League, or summer team, I should say. It's a fun summer team that gets together. Oh, this puck comes out. Shot, Dylan Van Brocklen, save made by Brayton Bradley. Unity is comprised of all local skaters. It's a way to show these players that there's more love in hockey than you could possibly imagine. So these boys play together. There's 2 teams, I believe, on the 18U. Could be 3 this year. Who knows? Cameron down with this puck. Sends this through the trapezoid to Connor DeMott. DeMott sends this out to the point for Corbin Willis. Willis back to DeMott, back to Willis. Law trying to shove this forward. Ray Peters grabs this, sends this all the way across for Evan Sanford. Sandman over the blue line, stops short, curls around, passes all the way across, and that one team missed by Grady Simonoff. Tried to get this out, held in by Peters, dumped in, goes around behind the net into the corner. Corbin Willis trying to play this up. DeMott trying to shovel this by, stopped at the point by Connor Felder. Sends this in deep. Nice stick check in back there for the Sandman. Cameron Dallin steals this puck from Ray Peters. Dallin trying to get it past Ray. Oh, not Ray. I'm sorry. It's Mason Savage. Savage able to keep Dallin off of that puck. It gets turned up to Ray Peters at the point. Ray's not able to catch it. Puck picked up by Mason Warnes. Warnes fires this across for Sam Newton. A little too far ahead, but makes its way into the neutral zone. That puck gets dumped in by Noah Verkstis. In the trapezoid, pause, played by Carter Finney. He rips this around near side for Peters. Peters passes this up for Simonow. Simonow sends this into the middle for Savage. Savage misses it, and Verkstis passes over to Ramus. Ramus, bad catch, and picked up by Mason Savage. Savage up to Finney. Carter Finney has a wicked hard shot, and he takes out Caleb Robert on that play. There's a shot, save made. Aiden Terry, and he covers it up with Mason Warnes guarding the crease for Aiden. 15:04 to go in this opening period. Again, these teams, these players, most of them play together on Unity. From Bay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players from Ontario Bay that play on Unity, I believe. Owen Bibbins lifts this up, gets us into the neutral zone, gets turned back by T.I., turned back up by Bibbins. Bibbins has transitioned to an excellent defensive player. I really like the way he's accepted his role as a defenseman and doing his best to take control. Aiden Terry plays this puck over onto the side. Caleb Robert knocks us out into the neutral zone, chasing after it. First one to it, though, Charlie Gorman. Gorman, another one of those Unity players. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, picked up by the TID. Snap forward, and that puck goes up and out of play. It'll be a face-off into the Ontario Bay zone. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 players on the Thousand Islands team. So between these two teams, there's 20 players that play together over the summer. So that's pretty cool. So you should see some really competitive hockey, but all with love and friendliness. Demont gets that in, puts that on net. Save made by Bradley. Dishes out onto the side. Coming up with this puck is Peters. Peters brings this over in a shot. Save made by Aiden Terry. Puck comes back out into the slot. Cameron Dan-Dalin reaches back, picks that puck up. Dan-Dalin trying to get his way around Daniel Cohen. Dan-Dalin forced into the corner, trying to pull that puck with him. Not able to. Uses his butt to go up against the boards. Not much of a butt on that kid. He's got to eat some more. Battling with Daniel Cohen back in the trapezoid. Dan-Dalin takes a knee, gets up, passes out to Demont. Shot blocked in front. Rebound comes out to Grady Swenson. Swenson passes across to Big Rig. Ray Peters. Peters over the blue line, shot high. He shot that 1-8 Terry higher than the crossbar. Puck held in at the point by Mason Savage. Savage takes this into the corner. Savage brings this through the trapezoid, looking for somebody to pass to. Has nobody. He's got Sandman up at the point. Gives it to Evan. Evan fires this forward, gets deflected off of James Law's stick. Law trying to play this up and out through the neutral zone it goes. Dan-Dalin chasing after it. Dan-Dalin's going to try to beat Savage to the puck. And, whistle blown, even though that puck was loose. The official thought it was under the glove of Brayton Bradley, but it was not. So, anyway, face off to the left side of Bradley. On looking there, you can see right there is Coach Michael Ledoux. He is the coach of the Jefferson Community College Cannoneers ice hockey team. There's a shot, save, rebound goes up and in. Scored by, was that 18 or 19? By number 19, Cooper Solar. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 19, Cooper Solar. Assisted by number 17, Charlie Gorman. 19 from 17, Solar from Gorman. Time of the Thousand Island Islanders goal, 4:12 of the first period. There's a shot save made. Aiden Terry rebound. Puck goes back behind in trapezoid. Now up along the far boards. Noah Verksis plays this out into the neutral zone. Collected and corralled by T.I. Puck passed up for Mason Savage. Savage sends this over to Finney. Finney back to Savage. Savage brings this forward, goes behind Caleb Ramis, runs into Caleb Robert. There's a shot by Cooper Solar. Save made by Aiden Terry. Caleb Robert with this puck, fires this forward, gets blocked by Finney. Finney smacks this off the boards. That's going to go the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing, and we'll bring the faceoff all the way down to Brayton Bradley's end of the rink. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree's Cleaning Services, and Glory Construction and Development. Without their support, I wouldn't be able to deliver this product to you. James Law with the faceoff. Demont gets it, shot! Oh! Off the face-off, Connor Demont. That is his 6th goal of the season. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 14, Connor Demont. assisted by number 8, James Law. 14 from 8, DeMott from Law. Time of the Ontario Bay goal, 5:16 of the first period. Face-off won by T.I. Shot off the post, back into the corner. Grady Swenson tries playing this back. Yeah, gets knocked back behind the goal. Coming around, Dan-Dalin. Oh, Dalin just gets it by Big Rig. Gets turned back, though, by Connor Felder. Turned out into the neutral zone by Dylan Van Brockelen. Dalin over there looking for the stick check on Grady Swenson. Brings his puck into the offensive zone. Dalin passes over to DeMott. Shot, save made by Brayton Bradley. Thousand Island brings this back behind their net. Passed over to Ray Peters. Peters passes up to the neutral zone for Swenson. Swenson loses it. Pass over to Dalin. Dalin shot off the post. Comes out. Dalin goes over into the corner to pick this puck up. Tried centering it. That gets blocked. Return back to the corner. T.I. trying to send it out. Corbin Willis fires this puck back in. Deep far corner. Evan Sanford picks this puck up. Sandman guarding this puck. Dalin steals it away. Dalin into the corner, looking, spinning around. Cameron trying to get it away from Swenson now. Swenson reaches back, gets this puck, gets blocked by Van Brockelen. Passed out into the middle. Ray Peters drops back, picks this puck up. Peters cycling this around in his zone. Brings this up into the offensive end. Ray shot. No shot. Oh, there's a shot and a goal. Ray Peters. Big Rig showing off how well he can skate. Next time, somebody's just going to have to stop him from skating. In the meantime, let's go back and take a look at that shot from Cameron Dalin that went off the post. Let's see if I got it, or what did I get? Oh, no, that's DeMott's goal. Well, that was a pretty instant replay save. Anyway, I thought I saved Cameron Dalin's too, his shot, but I guess not. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 12, Ray Peters, unassisted. Number 12, unassisted. Time of the Thousand Island Islanders goal, 6:46 of the first period. Whatever period we're in. Verkstis battling for this puck back behind the goal. Trying to shovel it over. Caleb Robert there. Puck gets passed by. Comes up on the half boards to Cooper Solar. Solar sends this out into the neutral zone. Sam Newton dumps this puck back in. Cooper Swenson to pick this up, just shy of his trapezoid. Swenson sends this up, rides the rail. Played by Newton back into the corner through the trapezoid. Caleb Ramus is going to chase after that in the corner. Goes to work. Nice check by Ramus, but does not do much to Carter Finney. Finney comes up with this puck, passes it off to Mason Savage. Savage brings this over the blue line. Sam Newton flies into Savage and takes the brunt of his own check. Puck gets sent all the way across, picked up by Mason Warnes. Warnes missed pass to Verkstis, gets picked up by Swenson, his own end of the ice. Swenson, back behind his goal, comes around on the near side, passes puck across the slot to Ray Peters. Peters skating up over the blue line. There's a shot, and that goes to Aiden Terry's above the crossbar. And with 8:46 to go in the first period, it's 2-1 in favor of Thousand Islands. And we'll have a face-off next to Aiden Terry. Face-off won by Ontario Bay. Here comes James Law. Sends this in low. Save made by Brayton Bradley. In the corner, swinging Connor DeMott at that puck. Puck picked up by T.I. Sent back behind the net for Cooper Swenson. Swenson coming around on the near side. Stops short at the blue line. Passes it up to Peters. Peters passes this over to Swenson. Swenson dumps this puck in. Comes over for Grady Simonow in the near corner. Simonow gives this to Peters. Peters takes this back into the corner. Peters turns around, centering pass, 1T by Swenson, gets missed. DeMott sends this back behind the goal. DeMott going to work in the corner. And I don't know who's going to come out with this puck. Ray Peters pulls this out, brings this back over to the boards. Peters has it at the end line. Now he goes back into the trapezoid. Ray looking for somebody to pass to. Ray had Cohen across the slot. Cohen from the point. Glove save. Aiden, the Eagle, Terry. So face off to the right side of Aiden Terry. This face-off is won by Mason Savage. Comes back to the point, flicked into the corner by Ty Peters. Corbin Willis back there. Corbin sends this up along the boards for Noah Hoteling, who pops this out into the neutral zone, chasing it down. Hoteling sends this into the middle. Puck is grabbed by Carter Finney. Can't clear it. Jackson Smith there puts a stop on that. Grant Harris centering pass gets blocked by Ty Peters. Peters from the trapezoid battling against Grant. Come around, Jackson tried sending it into that middle. Carter Finney stopped that puck, puts this into the corner, comes up. Corbin Willis plays this back into the corner. Finney loses it. Jackson Smith back to pick it up. Centering pass gets missed by everybody. Van Bronklin's shot gets deflected off the stick of Mason Savage and goes high into the sky. And I don't think that one's ever going to come back down. Face off to the left side of Brayton Bradley. Caleb Ramis is going to take the draw against Mason Savage. Puck gets sent across to Cooper Solar, who misses it, loses that puck. Gets turned back by Obey to the far side. Played off the boards by Evan Sanford. Sanford sends us up into the neutral zone. Gets returned back in by Caleb Robert. And that's an offsides. Caleb never fully checked up on sides. And everybody was yelling off. Official telling Caleb saying, I checked up, though. I thought I checked up. And the ref just laughed at him. Face off, Ramis gets this over towards Robert, swings and misses. Savage moves his puck forward, picked up by Mason Warnes, puts this back into the neutral zone. Caleb Robert moves this up into the TI zone, gets turned back, and that puck gets cleared out by Carter Finney. I think, nope, excuse me, that was Mason Savage. Here's Savage with this puck. Drops it off for Solar. Shot, kick, save, Aiden Terry. There's a shot, tipped out in front, goes over to the far corner. Savage a play on it, puts this deeper into the corner for Charlie Gorman. Gorman playing against Ramis. Ramis spinning around trying to get a piece of that puck. Newton over there as well. Puck leaks out. Stepping up for it is Verkstis. Noah bringing this puck into the neutral zone. Brings this up into the offensive end against Evan Sanford. T.I. takes this back out. Mason Savage gets that by Connor DeMott. Savage, a little toe drag, pulls it behind him, looking for it, can't find it, has it at the corner, sends it to the trapezoid for Charlie Gorman. Gorman up along the board, sends this back into the trapezoid, comes around for Evan Sanford. Sanford against Savage. Now, Savage against, there's a shot, glove save, Aiden Terry, the Eagle. Face-off will be to the right side of Aiden Terry. James Law takes the draw, pulls his puck back for Owen Bibbins. Bibbins gets us out into the neutral zone. DeMott misses it. Dalin gets it. Gets knocked towards the corner by Cooper Swenson. Connor DeMott battling for that puck in the corner. Coming up with it is Ray Peters. Peters passes this into the middle for Simenow. Simenow, Swenson shot. Save made. And that rebound cleared out. Shot taken. Oh, another save made by Aiden Terry. All the way on the far point. Swenson steps up, sends this in deep. Comes back to him at the point. Swenson sends this across. The 1-T by Simenow is missed. Law passes across, hits Dalin behind him. Dalin tries bringing it forward. Swenson able to steal that puck, returns it back in. Law tries getting this out again. Glove down by Peters. Ray with it, waits for his team to check up onside, cycles this back through the neutral zone, gets challenged by DeMott, passes puck off to Finney. Finney dumps this in, goes all the way around on the far side for Cooper Solar. Cooper loses it, drops behind him in the corner. James Law sends this through. Ray Peters is there, though. Peters from the trapezoid. Peters over to the corner, centering pass. Oh, that one gets missed. One time comes all the way over to the corner, picked up by Connor DeMott. DeMott gets us out through the neutral zone. Dalin racing after that puck with Swenson. Swenson gets this first, fires this all the way back, gets caught by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin puts this into the offensive end in front of Caleb Robert, but too far in front, and it's picked up by the Islanders. They send this out into the neutral zone. Cutting through is Swenson. Swenson drops his puck back. There's a nice elbow by Ray Peters, and he's going to get called for it. Roughing, they're going to call it. I would have called it an elbow. Thousand Islands penalty. Number 12, Ray Peters, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 12, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 13:22. It's an Ontario Bay power play. Dalin passes that puck over to DeMott. DeMott back into the middle. Dalin has his stick all wrapped up by Cooper Swenson, tossed into the goal. Cameron looks like a dolphin in there. He knows Cooper, though. They played together. No penalty. It was not a hook that landed that dolphin in the net. Sure looked like a hook to me. A lasso, that's right. Thought they were dairy farmers, not ranchers up there. This puck gets cleared. Aiden Terry plays it. He's going to leave it there for Van Brocklin. Dylan takes this into the trapezoid. Passes across to James Law. Law, tough catch. Hits Caleb Robert. Robert tries taking that shot. That gets blocked by Evan Sanford in the corner. Dalin battling for that puck against Sanford and Swenson. Puck goes over for Robert. Back out to Dalin. Dalin stepping up. He's going to hit this back to the point for Law. Law steps up, shot, save made, Brayton Bradley. Face off to the right side of Bradley. Comes towards the slot, cleared by T.I. Aiden Terry's going to pause this on the side of his net. Van Brocklin comes back to pick it up. We got less than a minute to go in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. James Law in the neutral zone. Pass across for Dalin. Dalin stepping up. Oh, he tried to drop pass it to DeMott, but he hit himself. Now he's got to battle for that puck. Gets it to DeMott. DeMott's got to go back to Law. Law from the point. Back over to DeMott. DeMott back to Law. Law looking. Sends this over to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin sends this into the slot. Oh, 2 tips missed. Robert and Dalin both missed, tipping that in. Dalin goes over to the far side. Umbrella is open. Sends this into Robert in deep. Dalin to the slot. And that gets knocked away by Charlie Gorman. 10 seconds. We got time maybe for one shot left. Dalin to Robert. Shot. Save. That gets covered up. And there's still 3 seconds to go in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. They might be able to get one more shot off of this faceoff. 1:41 to go in this opening period. Face-off knocked into the neutral zone by Thousand Islands. Mason Warrants places back into his zone, and the teams return to even strength. That puck is held in by Grady Swenson. Swenson in deep, drops this puck back to the dot. Shot, save, Aiden Terry. check out this replay. Let's take a look at how Aiden has himself positioned. This puck comes in deep. It drops back, pulled out from the faceoff dot, and Aiden right there to gobble that puck up. Thousand Islands wins that faceoff. Another shot from the point by Evan Sanford. Another save, Aiden Terry. Charlie Gorman in the corner. He gets taken out by Sam Newton. Sam Newton's been a big hitter this year so far. Swenson sends us across. Shot, save, rebound. Puck is still loose. Mason Warren's able to get that out and down, and that's going to be an icing. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. Less than 1 minute remaining. Hey, good, Matt. How are you? Off the faceoff, looks like Grady Simenow is going to get tossed from the circle. Ray Peters in to take the draw against Jimmy Law. Puck comes back, shot, glove, save, Aiden Terry. That doesn't need to be there. Another faceoff. James Law pushes this towards the boards, grabbed by T.I. That gets sent across the slot into the corner. Diving in after it, Cooper Swenson. And another save by Aiden Terry. Nobody's able to pick that puck up. They're going to let the referee bend over and pick it up. Hurts my back just looking at it. James Law facing off Mason Savage. Puck comes into the slot. Moved forward by Corbin Willis. Passes it up to Dalin. Dalin brings this in front of him. Has to take this out into the corner. Guarded by Carter Finney. Dalin sends this into the trapezoid for James Law. Law snaps this back into the trapezoid for Dalin. Dalin fell down. Carter Finney with the puck. Finney trying to clear this up, passes it to Ray Peters. Peters lets it go behind him, not on purpose, but that's what happened. Owen Bivens trying to get this back into the neutral zone. Law can't get it by Ray. Ray drops his puck back, and there's a shot, save, and diving on top of it is Aiden the Eagle Terry. Another look at that shot and save by Aiden. Nice little drop pass. And you see it went in, it bounced off of Ray Peters and Owen Bivens. And Aiden able to just flex over and cover that puck up. Connor DeMott dumping this puck in. Going to work in the corner is Dalin and Swenson, Cooper Swenson. Puck comes back to Cameron. And that'll it. Cameron hits the official for the last play of the period. At the end of one period, hey, let's announce that. And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey here at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm hockey. At the end of the first period, it's the Ontario Bay Storm 1 and the Thousand Island Islanders 2. The Cold Front Cafe is open. If you're hungry, consider getting yourself a cowtail. Cowtails, they're brown, they're white. They come from the backside of a cow, and they taste great. Get some 50-50 raffle tickets while you're out there, too. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and we'll see you here in 14 minutes. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Thank you all for joining and watching. Remember, if you subscribe, you can chat. If you chat with me, I will chat back. So, the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and I'll be right back in just a few minutes. All right, hockey fans, we are back. Time for period number 2. Ontario Bay in the white sweater is the home team. They'll be going from right to left this second period. The Thousand Island Islanders, the visiting team, they are in the black sweaters going left to right. Starting lineups back out there for both teams. There's a faceoff won by James Law. Gets passed right to Evan Sanford. Sanford off the boards for Big Ray. Ray's not able to catch that. Battles, but Ray is able to gain control. Brings it into the offensive end. Corbin Willis knocks it free. James Law pulls that puck off, passes it off for Cameron Dalin. Dalin just not able to catch it, and Sandman's going to beat him to that puck and send it against the boards. Dalin puts a check on Evan. Puck out, shot by Law, blocked by Connor Felder. Connor DeMott sends this into the trapezoid for Dalin to go to work. Dalin tried pulling it by Felder, not able to. Felder takes that back to the trapezoid, sends this to the half board for Ray Peters. Peters skating up, passes this all the way across for Grady Swenson. Swenson not able to keep it with him. Dylan Van Brocklin takes that puck away, sends this off the boards. Felder up, shot, glove save, Aiden Terry. I think I said Felder. That was actually Evan Sanford that made the save. Face off to the left side of BB. I mean, Aiden Terry. Whoops, wrong period. I'll get my act together here. Battle for that puck in the corner. Caleb Ramus trying to pull that puck out, taken by Mason Savage through the trapezoid, sends it up to the corner, flicked out by Ontario Bay. Verks is trying to grab that in the neutral zone, not able to step it up. Ramus just oversees that puck. Here comes Cooper Solar. Solar attacked by Ramus. Ramus turns his back, just misses Caleb Robert, and that puck is fired by Cooper Swenson at his backup goalie, Asa Reed. And they lost the puck. They lost the puck. Somebody's going to have to go to Power Play Sports and buy a new hockey puck. Face off at center ice, Charlie Gorman and Caleb Ramus. Puck gets won by Ontario Bay. Verxis gets checked. The puck gets loose. Going after it, Cooper Solar. Solar sends this all the way across. Missed by everybody. Warrens takes the long way. Skating after that puck. Aiden Terry fires that into the corner. Ahead of Mason Savage. Savage and that's Seabass? Is that Seabass 3? No, that's City O'Neill. What? Oh, I guess I didn't know that he was back. And how come he's not wearing 6? Oh, that's right. They cut it. Oh, yeah. Number 3 is Simeon O'Neill. He used to be number 6, but they had to cut it off of him when he got taken out a couple weeks ago. Obviously, he's doing better. Puck comes out into neutral zone, pass across. Finney with it. Puck comes back to Cooper Swenson. Swenson sends us into the corner. Picked up by Charlie Gorman in the trapezoid. Simeon O'Neill trying to get it away. Puck makes its way over to Mason Savage. Or knocked out into the neutral zone. Turned back in by Carter Finney. Simeon O'Neill chasing after it on his tail is Charlie Gorman. And O'Neill sends this up along the boards for Verkstis. Noah loses this puck to Ray Peters. Peters brings this out into the neutral zone. Taken back by Connor DeMott. Simeon misses it. DeMott comes back, grabs that puck. DeMott figure-eighting his way away from Grady Simenow. Passes over to Simeon. Simeon passes it to Aiden Terry. Aiden Terry covers that puck up. Here's a faceoff. James Law trying to gain position on that puck. Puck goes into the corner, chased after Grady Simenow. Simenow takes us through the trapezoid, passes up to the point. Shot from the point, and it goes just wide into the corner. Connor DeMott trying to get that out and around. Daniel Cohen not able to. Puck sent in all the way around to the far side. Dalin with the stick lift to allow that puck to come into the neutral zone. Gets ripped across, though. Cohen not able to get it, bringing it over Swenson. Swenson sends this to Peters. Dalin taking advantage of Ray Peters' misplay. Dalin trying to get his way around Evan Sanford. Dalin shot, save, goes over the top of Brayton Bradley into the corner. Daniel Cohen sends this up along the boards, caught by Dylan Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin sends this back into the trapezoid. Dallin's going to wait for it to come to him in the corner. Dallin trying to make a move on Evan Sanford. Sanford not fooled. Dallin still in control of that puck. Sends it around. Law holding on to the stick of Swenson. Siminow. Law with it. Puck comes up in. Sanford sends this back into the trapezoid. Chases after it. Knocked away by Law. Sanford rips this all the way around. Gets deflected. Makes his way into the neutral zone. Grady Swenson going after it. Swenson's got Dallin on him. Puck comes free. And that's just going to get covered up by Aiden Terry, as nobody from Ontario Bay was able to get a clean stick on that puck. That's twice that puck has just coasted its way into Aiden Terry. Face off to the right side of Aiden Terry. Caleb Ramus squaring off against Mason Savage. Savage drills this puck forward. Picked up by Corbin Willis, who sends this all the way around. Hustling back after it is Ty Peters. Ty trying to get this past Caleb Robert. Not able to. Puck held in by Verxis. Verxis back to Robert. Roberts in the slot. Ramus not able to get there. Coming out is Mason Savage. Savage skating in with that puck. Shot, save, off the post, goes into the corner. Mason Warren snaps this puck up into the neutral zone. Ty Peters collects it. Peters fires forward. Deflected by Robert. Caleb back to get it. Caleb Robert passes across to Corbin Willis. Willis hard pass to Verxis. Verxis not able to catch it. Coming back is Cooper Solar. Solar battling for that puck, as is Finney or Gorman. Now this puck gets sent in. Mason Warren's trying to maintain position of that puck with Mason Savage. Savage drills through, sends this puck over to the far corner, gets returned back for Gorman. Charlie at the corner sends this back up to the point for Carter Finney. Finney's shot gets blocked. Its stick is wrapped up in Caleb Robert. Loose puck at the blue line. Finney and Robert, they drop sticks and square it off, and they're both going to get removed from the ice. Incidental minor penalties. Ontario Bay, number 5, Caleb Robert, 2 minutes for roughing. Thousand Islands, number 14, Carter Finney, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 5:45 of the second period, 5-on-5 hockey. Ray Peters falls down, loses his edge, takes out the official. Puck comes all the way around into the near corner. Connor DeMott sends this up along the glass, caught by Evan Sanford. From the point shot, kick save, Aiden Terry. Loose puck in the trapezoid, comes back out to the Sandman. Sanford shot, and that misses wide. Comes all the way up to the point for, I think that's Connor Felder. And we've got a whistle. And it's going to be a cross-check against Ontario Bay. Dallin shorthanded, trying to do something with that puck. Ontario Bay penalty, number 14, Connor DeMott, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 14, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 6:22 of the second period. Mason Savage pulling that puck through the neutral zone. Shot, glove save, Aiden Terry. That was quite the display of shorthanded play between Cameron Dalin and James Law, really putting some pressure on the Thousand Islands goalie, Brayton Bradley, BB, as he were. He's got almost the same exact save percentage as Aiden Terry. So, he's a good goalie. Well, it's able to be scored on. That puck held in at the point, gets fired in, goes into the trapezoid. Dalin trying to pull this puck out, reaching for it. Mason Savage. Savage brings this over to the boards. Can't keep it in, though. Dalin putting pressure on Savage. Passes across the neutral zone. Zigzags its way back to Connor Felder. Felder backhands this, and it goes off the netting. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Cameron Dalin being a real pain on this PK line for the Thousand Island Islanders. Face-off pushed forward by Ramus, and we've got an interference penalty called off the face-off, and that's going to be against TI. Thousand Islands penalty, number 88, Connor Felder, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 88, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 7:19 of the second period. So 4-on-4 hockey for just about a minute. And here's Ray Peters taking advantage of the extra ice. He's got Dylan Van Broecklyn to beat. Van Broecklyn pokes that puck away and is snapped out of the zone by Caleb Roberts. Dumped back in by Cooper Swenson and collected by Corbin Willis. Willis passes across to Caleb Ramus, who got tripped. Now Dylan Van Broecklyn fires this up to nobody. He ices that puck. Everybody was standing still when that puck got passed. So we'll have a face-off to the left side of Aiden Terry. 9 minutes to go in the second period. 22 seconds remain of 4-on-4 hockey. Mason Savage lined up for the face-off against James Law. Savage gets tossed. It's Dalin in there for the face-off. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Sent all the way down. Evan Sanford picks it up, rips this all the way around. Held in, though. Shot fired, Willis. And that gets saved by BB. Around on the near side at the hash mark. Taken back into the corner. Now here comes TI on the far side. Dalin is on and Mason Savage. And coming out of the penalty box, Connor DeMott laying the hit. It's almost a cross-check there from James Law. Chasing after that puck, Cooper Solar. And that puck is picked up by Law. Law fires that, goes off the stick of Mason Savage, and will have a face-off. All right, fans. I hold in my hand the winning 50-50 raffle ticket. The winning 50-50 raffle ticket. This is a blue ticket. If you have a different colored ticket, you've been scammed. No, so the winning ticket number 3988863. So the last four is 8863. And we've got ourselves a winner. I know you. Look at downstairs. Yeah, here, bring that with you. Go to the snack bar. Puck gets passed out to Caleb Roberts shot. It gets blocked by Sanford. Cleared on net. Save made. Aiden Terry. Connor DeMott picks this puck up. DeMott passes across, goes behind Van Brocklin, picked up in the neutral zone by Charlie Gorman. DeMott with it again. Connor skating up on the near side, hits the blue line, dumps that puck in. He's looking to go off for a change. Carter Finney plays that puck all the way around on the far side. Nope, DeMott staying on. This puck dripped around. Connor not able to hold that. Ray Peters. Peters skating up over the blue line. Little toe drag shot, save made. Aiden Terry in the corner. Here's James Law coming up, trying to get this puck out and around. Siminow does momentarily skating after it, though. Carter Finney. Van Brocklin turns that back. Ramus nudges that up to Caleb Robert. Robert pushed into the offensive end. That's an offsides. They got to check up on sides. That doesn't matter. Puck came out. Here's Siminow with this puck. In the corner, loses it to Dylan Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin skates it through the trapezoid. Passes all the way across off the boards for nobody. That's going to be an icing. Let's go back. I think I caught that Connor DeMott coming out of the box and applying that hit right there. Nicely timed by Connor DeMott. .646 to go in the second period. Face-off won by T.I. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Dalin overskates that puck, has to come back and pick it up. He thought he was going to be off to the races, and he started racing too soon. James Law over the blue line, shot fired, gets deflected off of Evan Sanford into the corner. Loose puck. $1,000 trying to come out with it. Dalin pushes it back to the corner. Carter Finney trying to drive this puck back out. Connor DeMott shot. Save made by Brayton B.B. Bradley. James Law taking that faceoff. Puck goes towards the corner. Carter Finney grabs it, goes into the trapezoid, sends this up off the glass. Dalin tried playing it, and he fell down as a result. Puck comes out. Cameron has it. A little short pass to James Law. Law, shot, save, rebound, shot, misses. Goes to the corner. I thought that was going to have it. Finney trying to come out with this puck. No, that's Peters, excuse me. Ray Peters passes all the way across for Grady Swenson. Swenson against Willis. Swenson winning. Dalin in. Dalin back checking, picking up that puck. Dallin's got two guys in front of him. Takes that shot. Save made by Brayton Bradley. .544 to go in the second period. 2-1 game. Noah Hoteling in for the faceoff. Squaring off against Mason Savage. Savage pulls this puck back. It goes to Connor Felder. Felder sends this around behind the net. Coming out with it is Cooper Solar. Here's Solar with it into the offensive end. Solar loses that puck. Shot. Oh, that gets blocked by Mason Warrens. Goes into the corner. Warrens chases after it. Sends this high. Glove down by Cooper Swenson. Swenson's got Jackson Smith on him. Puck goes through the trapezoid. Simeon O'Neill there gets a touch of that puck and then escapes with his freedom. That puck gets blocked. Simeon O'Neill putting a check on Cooper Solar. Puck at the point, fired back into the corner, stopped by Mason Warrens. Warrens looking, sends this up high, gets by Jackson Smith out to Grant Harris. Harris tries giving this back to Smith, gets caught on his skate, goes into the O-zone. Charlie Gorman after it. Gorman into the trapezoids, got Grant Harris all over him. Harris able to knock that puck free, but it's dropped right off for T.I. Passed out into the neutral zone. Savage not able to keep it. Warren sends this across to Caleb Ramus. Ramus over the blue line. Forced to the outside by Connor Felder. In the corner, drops it back for Verkstis. Verkstis sends this to the point for Simeon. Simeon back to Verkstis to Robert. Ramus. Ramus sends this into the trapezoid, chases after it. Caleb passes out to the point for Mason Warrens. Warrens loses off the end of his stick, tries diving after it, takes out Mason Savage as Savage tries to get by him. Mason Warrens' stick breaks. There's a shot. Oh, Savage misses the wide open net. Caleb Robert touches that puck up And we're going to get that tripping penalty called against Mason Warnes. Warnes comes off the bench, goes right over to the box. He knows it's for him. And Ontario Bay counting the lucky stars on that one. Huge open net missed by Mason Savage. Ontario Bay penalty, number 26, Mason Warnes, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 26, 2 minutes, trip. And he broke his stick. Time of the minor penalty, 12:48 of the second period. And we've got a holding penalty now. Thousand Islands penalty, number 14, Carter Finney, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 14, 2 minutes, hold. Time of the minor penalty, 13:03, and it's 4-on-4 hockey. Hello, Dave Selinsky. Hopefully you've got Nora and Weston watching with you. Remember, Cameron's number 15, and Ray Peters just pushed that puck by him. Peters passes this puck over to Cooper Swenson. Swenson moving up over the blue line. Vass goes all the way across. James Law snaps his hard off the boards. Caught by Evan Sanford in the neutral zone. Challenged by Dalin. Sanford sends this across the neutral zone. Picked up by... Yeah, we got to get a penalty there. That was a hard hit on Corbin Willis. I think we're going to go for a roughing on that one. Kids are in bed. Come on, wake them up. There's hockey on. Thousand Islands penalty, number 16, Cooper Swenson, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 16, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 13:41. It's an Ontario Bay power play. Here's a shot blocked, comes across, picked up by the Sandman, and Evan dumps that puck all the way down, played by Aiden Terry. Gives this to Corbin Willis. Willis through the trapezoid, passes up to James Law. Law gives this to Dalin at the blue line. Dalin loses this, and that gets gripped and ripped by Mason Savage. Again, played by Aiden Terry. He's going to hold it there for Corbin to bring this puck up again. You got 4-on-3 hockey. Willis shot, save, Beebe. Rebound sent back into the trapezoid. Sanford with it rips this all the way around. Van Brocklin's got to chase after it. He's going to let Aiden Terry play that puck up to him. I got to take better care of that then. Puck is passed out for Willis. Willis loses it. Connor DeMott comes over, runs into Dalin. We got too many players on the ice, I think. Or no. Ontario Bay penalty. A bench minor for too many players on the ice. Ontario Bay, too many players on the ice. Penalty served by number 9, Sebastian Guile. Time of the minor penalty, 14:56 of the second period. And we're back to 4-on-4 hockey now. Seabass is on the score sheet, though. Ray Peters in the corner, playing that puck around, pass it back out to the point for Grady Siminow. Simonow's shot, kick, save, Aiden Terry. Puck comes back out into the slot. Siminow, backhand shot, save, Aiden, the Eagle Terry. So we got 4 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, and then Thousand Islands will be on the power play for 1:15. Face-off won by Caleb Ramus. Dylan Van Brocklin back to play on it. He's pressed up against the boards. Puck comes free. Ramus chasing after it in the corner. Tries to send this back towards the trapezoid. Picked up by Big Rig. Sends this back out to the point for Evan Sanford. Sanford sends this back into the corner for, I'm sorry, not Big Rig. That's Carter Finney. Sanford with this puck sends this back over to Mason Savage. Savage to Ray. Shot, save, rebound. Puck is loose on the side, and it gets forced in. It's a goal. Well, lots of power play chances. You knew one of them was going to go in eventually, and it looks like this one is scored by Carter Finney, but we'll find out for sure. There's less than 1 minute remaining in the second period. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 14, Carter Finney, assisted by number 12, Ray Peters, from number 91, Grady Siminow. 14 from 12 from 91. Time of the Thousand Island Islanders power play goal, 16:09. James Law with this puck, dumps this in, goes into the corner. Evan Sanford after it, as is Cameron Dallin. Somebody lost a glove, and it's Cameron. Puck goes to the far corner. Cameron picks up his glove. Puck played on by Mason Savage. Savage has got DeMott on him. Savage uses a pick move. This is not basketball. DeMott dumps that puck back in. Sanford plays it, and that's the end of the period. And that concludes our second period of play here at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. At the end of 2 periods of play, it is Thousand Islands 3, Ontario Bay 1. Don't forget, stop by the Cold Front Cafe for your delicious, delectable delights. Are you in the doghouse because you didn't get something nice for your significant other for Christmas? Try picking them up a ring pop. Ring pop. It's not just candy, it's jewelry too. All right, we'll be back after this intermission. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. All right, hockey fans, here we are, third and final period of play. Thousand Island Islanders with 3, Ontario Bay Storm with 1. And as we know, that is the worst possible lead to have in all of hockey. Might as well just hand this game to the Storm now. Speaking of Storm, we've got quite the lake effect event going on right now. There's a shot from the point by Connor Felder. Save made. Aiden, the Eagle, Terry. Lake effect snow started down in Syracuse this morning. By noon, it had moved up to all of Oswego County, and it's supposed to stay there until Sunday. That clearing pass gets intercepted by Thousand Islands, passed over to Ray Peters, shot, glove save, Aiden Terry. This is what I'm talking about. Sweet glove by Aiden Terry, known more for his ability to cover that crease post to post. But right there, getting the job done with the glove hand. This faceoff won by Ontario Bay, held in by Felder, ricocheted out off of Caleb Ramus. Caleb Robert bring us over the blue line. Robert shot in the middle. Oh, and how did BB save that one? What a save! Let's take a look. There's that shot. There's the one-timer, and Brayton Bradley just sliding across and gobbling that puck up with his entire body. Thousand Islands win that face-off, but that puck is poked away by Corbin Willis. Noah Verks is trying to bring this back in, gets knocked out by Cooper Swenson in the neutral zone. Puck grabbed by Verks. He dumps this in. Carter Finney back to play it. Finney from his own trapezoid, skating around near side, rips this puck back behind his goal around onto the far side. Dylan Van Brocklin's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Almost took out the official. Van Brocklin to Willis. Willis skates up, fires this on net. Save made, dished over to the side. Verkstis in after that puck with Swenson. Verkstis has it, kicks this puck out. There's nobody there. Puck pick taken away by Grady Swenson. He passes this up to Big Rig. Ray Peters brings this over the blue line into the offensive end. Jackson Smith battling, gets this back out into the neutral zone. Puck coasts its way back over to Cooper Swenson. Cooper to Finney. Finney up, and that comes back out again. Cooper's going to try one more time. Shoots it harder this time, goes off of Jackson. Now he's able to pass this. Hits Peters. Peters sends this across for Grady Swenson. Grady gets checked by Simeon O'Neill. Simeon digging at that puck. And that puck comes back out with Grady Swenson. Sends this into the corner. Mason Warren's over the play on that puck. Tries pulling us back into the trapezoid. He's taken out by Swenson. He's sitting on that puck, though. Coming around with it is Thousand Islands, and puck comes into the middle, taken away by Noah Hotailing. Hotailing into the neutral zone, loses that puck. T.I. grips it back, and Grady Simonow from the center line rips this puck in deep to the trapezoid behind the Ontario Bay goal. Puck played by Mason Warrens, hits Cameron Dalin. Dalin with this puck. Dalin skating this by Cooper Solar. Dalin trying to get a shot off, not able to. Or maybe he does. Do we count it as a shot? We'll count it as a save for Brayton Bradley. Boy, you know what? It's bees anyway. Brayton Bradley. Face off to the right side of Brayton. Charlie Gorman taking the draw against James Law. Gorman kicks this over towards the corner. Connor DeMott tried stick lifting. Dalin over there trying to pepper at that puck, not able to maintain control or gain control. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Owen Bibbins gets a piece of it, but taken over is Charlie Gorman. Gorman in centering pass gets swept away by Corbin Willis. Puck held in at the point by Daniel Cohen. He fires and misses widely. Owen Bibbins up off the boards. Connor DeMott knocks his puck down. Evan Sanford there. Sanford rips this all the way around to the near side here. Going back to play on that puck. Cooper Solar. Solar loses this. Has to send this puck back. Daniel Cohen sends this to the far corner. As it gets sent up along. Held in at the point by Bibbins. Swatter. No! Kicked in by Bibbins. Owen stepping up. Trying to get a shot off and misses. Comes over on the near side. Cameron Dalin plays this back into the corner. T.I. trying to clear this out. Willis saves it. Connor DeMott gets taken out by a stick. One would call that a trip or a hook or something. But Thousand Islands able to get that puck back out. Mason Savage cycles it back into his own zone. Gets by Cameron Dalin. Savage in a toe drag shot. Back in, and it makes it in. Aiden Terry almost with the Eagle save. Just not able to get enough. It's a good job. Savage just forced his way through. It all started him beating Cameron Dalin to that puck, winning that battle, and then he just came down and just meandered his way through the whole team. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 11, Mason Savage, assisted by number 17, Charlie Gorman. 11 from 17. Time of the Thousand Islanders goal, 3:35 of the third period. And the TI leads 4-1. There's a shot by Finney. Save made. Aiden Terry. Puck comes out. Caleb Roberts centers it. What? To Caleb Ramus, who gets this up to Noah Verkstis. Verkstis dumps this in over the blue line, goes into the trapezoid, grabbed by Carter Finney. He rips this around near side, makes its way by Dylan Van Brocklin, and that's going to be an icing. I thought Van Brocklin may have caught a piece of that, but I guess he did not. Icing is the call. Face off won by Law. Connor DeMont with this puck. DeMont gives this to Law in the trapezoid. Law coming around. Centering pass gets deflected. Goes right to Ray Peters. Peters comes up through the neutral zone. Peters trying to get by Willis. Willis trying to hold him to the outside. He goes in through the trapezoid around onto the far side. Peters looking for somebody to pass to. Finds Carter Finney. Finney fires that, and that gets deflected off the stick of Connor DeMont into the netting. We'll have a face off to the right side of Aiden Terry. Face off won by TI. Comes back to Finney at the point. Finney just holds this in on the line. Gray Peters loses it. Comes back to Finney. That gets tipped in front by Grady Siminow into the corner. It goes Simeon there to try to play it around. Peters loses this. DeMott trying to get it out. Out it comes. Swatted in by Finney. Goes right to James Law. Law passes up for Dan-Dalin. Too far in front. Cameron's got to go in for a suicide reception in the corner. He gets taken out by Carter Finney. DeMott flicks this up high to Law. Law brings his puck back. Drops it back into the trapezoid for Dan-Dalin. Center pass. DeMott misses. Stepping up is Corbin Willis. Shot fired. Save made. Law grabs this off the boards. Tries banking it to Dan-Dalin. Comes back. Shot. Blocked by DeMott. Connor Dan-Dalin, Grady Swenson sends that down the length of the ice for the icing. Fresh legs coming out. Got Jackson Smith, Noah Hoteling, and Grant Harris coming out for the front line for Ontario Bay. Dylan Van Brocklin and Mason Warnes on D. Face-off won by TI. Evan Sanford rips this puck all the way around. Van Brocklin holds this, fires this forward, goes high, drops down, and bounces into the glove of Brayton Bradley. Noah Hoteling in for the faceoff. Puck goes over to the corner. Connor Felder back to play it. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Mason Warnes collects it for his team. Warren snaps this off the boards. That's an icing. Nope. Yeah, that's an icing. So we'll have a face-off to the right side of Aiden Terry. Caleb Ramus in for that faceoff. One by T.I. Sent back into the trapezoid. Mason Savage plays this back towards the corner. Ramus over. Nice stick check. Stick lift by Ramus. Ramus approaching the trapezoid. Sees Cooper Solar. Fires this puck out for Verkstis. Verkstis tried touching it up to Robert. And they're not able to complete that play. Mason's Warnes grabs that off the boards. That's an offsides. Cooper Solar knew what he was doing. That should come back to here, I would think, but I don't think it's going to do that. Ramus wins this draw, sends it through the air over to the near side. Van Brocklin pops this out, bounces over the stick of Connor Felder on net, covered up and held onto by Brayton Bradley. Face-off pulled back by Mason Savage in the trapezoid. Evan Sanford battling against Caleb Robert. Puck moves up to Cooper Solar. Solar in the neutral zone. Dumps this puck in. Goes back behind the net to the near corner. Collected by Mason Savage. Savage attacked by Mason Warnes. Savage still there with that puck. I'm sorry, that's not Mason Warnes. It's Dylan Van Brocklin. Centering pass goes off the skate of Caleb Ramis. Verksis go over to play that puck on the far side, gets this out into the neutral zone. Charlie Gorman grabs his puck for TI. Gorman passes it over to Felder. Connor gives it right back to Charlie. This ricochets its way out into the neutral zone. And now back in, and here comes TI. Pass over to Solar. Solar, hard time catching that puck. Leaves it for Savage. Savage brings it into the O-zone. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Passed over to Solar. Solar misses it again. Now he dumps it in before Cameron came over to get that puck from him. Dylan Van Brocklin in the trapezoid. 9.5 minutes to go. James Law brings this puck up into the neutral zone. Law at the blue line. Drops it off for Dalin. Dalin shot. Save made by Beebe. James Law centering pass shot. Puck is loose. It's still loose. Connor DeMott going after it and diving out on top of it is Brayton Bradley, covering it up like an extra long, hungry hippo. Took 2 lunges to reach out to that one. He finally got it. Oh, and we've got a penalty. Roughing against TI. Thousand Islands penalty. Number 17, Charlie Gorman. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 17, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 7:42. I'm sorry, delay of game on number 17 for covering the puck up outside of the crease. Time of that penalty, 7:42. And it's an Ontario Bay power play. TI in the corner, attacked. Dalin back there, getting that puck over in the trapezoid. Cameron passes this out. 1T misses wide, goes back to Dalin. Dalin passes over to Caleb Robert. Robert back to Cameron. Back to Robert. To the official. Evan Sanford and Caleb Robert battling against the official. Puck comes over to Cameron. Shot. I think that goes off the glove. James Law grabs this at the point. Law fires this into the slot. That shot just goes wide. And that gets cleared out by Carter Finney. James Law collecting that puck from his trapezoid. Law off the boards for Dalin. Dalin brings us into the offensive end. Dalin loses his puck as he comes over to the slot. Puck gets sent over to the side. Caleb Robert there ties that puck up long enough for Connor DeMott to get it. Sends it into the corner. Carter Finney back there. Finney trying to clear it out. Robert sending it back by him to Connor DeMott. DeMott sends this back to the point for Law. Law fires this, goes through traffic, ends up in the trapezoid. Finney right there, you saw him rip that puck all the way around. First one after it is Grady Swenson. Swenson has it taken away by James Law. Law passes out to Dalin. Dalin can't catch it. This puck gets gripped and ripped by TI, and that will do it for the player advantage for Ontario Bay. Ray Peters going into the corner with this puck, centering pass, goes nowhere. Dalin can't take it with him. James Law gets it, fires this forward, and that's going to be an icing. I can think of about 7 different options James Law could have done with that puck that would have ended up better than the icing. He was out there for a little bit. Maybe he was getting cross-eyed, and he saw an extra Ontario Bay player down the ice. Caleb Ramis taking that face-off. Face-off won by Charlie Gorman. Shot fired, misses wide. Mason Warnes rips this all the way around. Jackson Smith trying to get it out, gets deflected into the slot. Solar not able to get it. Now Solar able to settle that puck down in his zone. Passes this over for Felder. Felder, 1T pass. It's missed. Second attempt gets this out. weaving his way in. Shot, save made. Simeon O'Neill grabbing that puck in the trapezoid. Nice job by Mason Savage. Better job by Aiden Terry. This pass that Jackson Smith gets missed, and that's would be an icing, but it got played on, or icing got waved off, or something like that. Connor Felder trying to get this puck out, held in by Simeon O'Neill. Puck goes into Cooper Swenson. Cooper coming out with this puck. Cooper in the neutral zone. Is that Cooper? Or is that Charlie Gorman? That's Cooper. Sends his puck around back behind the net, near side. Puck grabbed by Solar. Solar shot right into the belly button of Aiden Terry. 6:08 in this game. Ontario Bay's got to get a goal within this next minute. There's a face-off. James Law pushes it up to Connor DeMott. DeMott passes out for Dalin. Ty Peters gets it away. Dalin coming in. Shot. Glove save. Brayton Bradley. And there's much rejoicing by the Thousand Island Islanders. Here's Cameron. Gets that puck around. Goes in almost like a breakaway. Goes for the far side. But Brayton Bradley sticks that glove out in time. Face-off won by T.I. Oh, centering pass by James Law gets deflected off a Thousand Islands player. Almost went into the net. There's a big collision that takes out Ray Peters. Mason Warrens picks this puck up, skates it back behind his goal, fires this puck all the way out, caught by Connor DeMott. DeMott takes it with him, passes it up to Dalin. Dalin, shot, save made, Brayton Bradley. Two quality shots by Ontario Bay. They got 32 seconds to bury one. Got to find the back of that net. Noah Hoteling with the face-off won by Thousand Islands. Evan Sanford sends his puck around for Mikey Ortiz. Corbin Willis plays that puck, snaps this up, caught at the blue line by Daniel Cohen. Cohen tries sending his back in, gets deflected by Grant Harris. Cohen receives it in the neutral zone, fires that in, kicked away by Aiden Terry into the corner. Corbin Willis passes this puck out. It was intended for Noah Hoteling. Noah missed that puck, comes back. Willis driving that puck forward. Willis in on the right side. Willis tries taking that shot, blocked by Sanford. Sandman sends this into the corner. Stepping up Noah Hoteling, can't bring that puck with him. Willis back checking, gets this in the neutral zone. Grant Harris coming over to help out. Cohen skating up with this puck. Daniel dumps that in, goes back behind the net on the far side. Grabbed by Mikey Ortiz. Overskates it, goes back to Mikey in the corner. Mikey waits for that puck. It makes its way to Ray Peters. There's a shot from an advancing and sliding Mason Savage? No. Who was that? Oh, it was Grady Simonow. That's who it was. Here's Ray Peters with the puck. Peters over the blue line. Drops it back. Simonow fires that. That goes high. On the far side, Jackson Smith pulls this out into the neutral zone. He gets checked, comes back, grabs this puck, passes it off the boards for Ramus. Ramus can't catch it. That puck gets cleared all the way up to Ray Peters. Peters in on the left side. Oh, tries getting fancy. Mason Warrens doesn't fall for it. Centering pass gets missed by Simonow. Puck picked up by Verkstis. Verkstis to Ramus. Ramus over the blue line. Ramus trying to get around. Can't get that shot off. It's knocked away. Verkstis going after it in the corner. Verkstis shot goes wide right, but it's Dovenon covered up by Brayton Bradley. 3:39 to go in this game. Ontario Bay is going to need something magical here to happen if they're going to come back. New goalie. New goalie for the Thousand Islanders is number 35, Asa Reed. Freshman. So Asa Reed getting a start here. Asa's a freshman. Get a couple minutes in for the ninth grader. And looks like Asa Reed is all warmed up. James Law in for the faceoff, drives that puck over towards the corner. Connor DeMott sends this through the trapezoid for Dalin. Dalin trying to chase after it, can't catch up to it. Puck clearing attempted, but gloved down by James Law. I don't know what's going on. Dalin knocks that puck towards the corner, chases after it. Battling for it. Puck comes out. Sent back behind the net by by Charlie Gorman. Caught by Dylan Van Brockelen in the neutral zone. Van Brockelen dumps this puck in. Cooper Swenson chases after it, picks that puck up, sends it back through the trapezoid over for Solar. Solar doesn't clear it. Van Brockelen tries firing it forward. It gets blocked by Solar. Now sent into the middle. Picked up by Carter Finney. Finney off the boards trying to hit Savage. Savage loses that puck to Mason Warnes. Warnes guarding that puck. Good job by Mason. Puck gets sent up along the boards. Stepping up is Carter Finney to knock that back in. Finney with that puck. Finney at the end line. Finney forced into the trapezoid by James Law. Mason Warnes coming over. Finney still has it. Now James Law comes out with this puck. Fires that off the boards. A hard pass for Connor DeMott. And DeMott not able to catch it. That ends up being an icing. And we'll bring this face-off all the way back down off the glove side of Aiden Terry. Mason Warnes able to clear this puck out. Chasing it down, Connor Felder. Felder takes this through the trapezoid, backhands this puck up, and Van Brockelen not able to catch that at the blue line. There's a shot and a goal. Who scored that? That is Aiden McAloon. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 10, his first goal of the season, Aiden McAloon. Assisted by number 88, Connor Felder. 10 from 88, time of the Thousand Islanders goal, 14:49. And Aiden Terry covers that one up for a faceoff. 1:47 to go in this game. That just may be out of reach for the Ontario-based Storm at this time. Face off to the right side of Aiden Terry. Comes out. Connor DeMott passes this to Dalin. Dalin just got to get ahead of Ty Peters. Dalin shot and a goal! Cameron Dalin. Too little, too late. "15 from 16," he said. Wasn't it? Ontario Bay goal scored by number 15, Cameron Dallin. Assisted by number 14, Connor DeMott. From 16, Corbin Willis. I'm telling you, it's 15 from 16 from 14. Time of the Ontario Bay Storm goal, 15:20 of the third period. I want to make sure they correct it. He texted me what the official said. I want to let him know what the replay showed. A puck held in by Carter Finney, sent in back behind the net. Dylan Van Brockland battling against River Costello. Ray Peters grabs that puck. Peters in, shot, save, out, rebound, save, Aiden Terry. Carter Finney stepping up, battling for that puck. 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Jackson Smith over the blue line. Can Jackson score on somebody that's not Norwood Norfolk? Pass over, shot, save, rebound. Grant Ayers battling Smith. Oh, can't get his stick on it. Smith turns, fires, loose in the crease. It's underneath the pad of Asa Reed. Let's hear it for that left leg pad of Asa Reed. They made 3 saves. All right, now that that's sorted, face-off will be to the left side. Oh, and we've got a penalty. Thousand Islands penalty, number 14, Carter Finney, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 14, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 16:22 of the third period. Dalin back checking, making sure Mason Savage doesn't get a shorty, or trying anyway. This puck comes out, tried to get dumped in, blocked by Caleb Robert. Robert over the blue line, moving in at the hash mark. Robert centering pass, Dalin taken out. Puck picked up by Charlie Gorman. Gorman cycles this back, and that's going to do it. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. Don't forget to stop by the Cold Front Cafe and get something yummy and warm to eat for your way home. Now that the game has concluded, please remember to fold and return your warming blankets to their appropriate receptacles. Remember, this facility is managed by a parent-led group of volunteers, and your assistance in keeping this arena clean is greatly appreciated. Please check your immediate area for all personal belongings, including cell phones, chargers, charging cables, trash, small children. Please take them with you. We don't want them here. This game ends in a 5-2 victory for the Thousand Island Islanders. Be sure to check out this game and more on my YouTube channel, The Dan-Dalin, A Positive Influence, because I am the Dan-Dalin, A Positive Influence, reminding you, don't just get home safely. Remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. And thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to the generosity of my sponsors and all those that donate money to my channel so I can continue to bring youth sports to you. There's a lot of thank yous and going on. Again, like I said, 20 of these kids play Unity ice hockey together. And there's the thank you and goodbye from Ontario Bay. That's something new. I like it. So anyway, this one ends in a 5-2 loss for Ontario Bay from the Haldane Memorial Arena. Thank you all for watching. I am the Dan-Dalin, A Positive Influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. Hey, and don't forget about this excellent commercial made by Hunter. Hunter McNitt is proud of his mom's store, Two Broke Moms, and he wants to make them famous. So make sure you stop by and say hi to Jess.